My name is Ashley Amos, and I am a planning coordinator for the West Virginia Department of Agriculture. I'm located in Nicholas County, and I cover the southeastern part of the state. We help with things like marketing, business planning, finding outlets for your products, branding, our West Virginia Grown program, navigating some of those rules and regulations to help with to get your products to be legal, different things like that. And my other hat that I'm wearing for this presentation is that my mom has a market in Summersville, Fresh Start Market, and I help her with some of our social media and making flyers and things like that. So I will be using quite a few examples from that and my learning experiences that I've had. So some of the benefits of social media, number one, it can help customers get a peek into your farm. It can help customers get a sense of who you are and your farm, your kind of day-to-day activities, and just feel like they can kind of develop an online relationship with you if they don't know you in person, which makes people want to support you and buy your products more. It can help connect you with new customers through social media and improve your relationships with existing customers. Like I said, they can, get a sense of who you are and feel like they know you. It can help educate the public about your business and products, help you stay relevant as more people are online shopping and using Facebook Marketplace or using Facebook in general to find new products. And it can help connect you with other farmers as well when you're wanting to network or, figure out other events or who's doing what and, things like that. Some of the social media tips that I have for you today is to create a business profile. So that would be separate from your personal Facebook page, but you can link the two to make it easy and switch back and forth. You want to put all of your contact info, put your phone number, your business hours, your address, all of that. If you have a website link, and when listing your location, make sure you put the town and state. I don't know how many times I try to type in Fayetteville and it comes up as something Fayetteville, Kentucky, instead of West Virginia. So just make sure that you put city and state on your business page. You want to make sure that you're posting regular updates. No, you don't want to go months and months without making a post. You just want to let your customers know, hey, you're still there, you're still farming, or you're still baking, you're still selling products. Just try to keep it updated. You want to try to use it to post your events, whether it be your events you're going to, or if you're having events on your farm, some kind of farm to table dinner or educational workshop on your farm, use it for that. You can boost your posts. So a lot of times we do that at Mom's store if we have a special product coming in, or we're taking pre-orders for blueberries or something like that. I will boost the posts and it can just it can reach a larger audience. I can do the settings to make it reach 30 miles outside of Summersville, or I can choose to target audiences ages 21 to 60 or, something like that. So boosting the posts, you are spending money, but I do think it's worth it in the end. And it can just be $10 over 2 days or something that you boost the post. And so it doesn't have to be a lot of money, but it can just help you get more outreach and people to find out about you. Always want to check for spelling and grammar and punctuation errors, and then tag partners when it is appropriate. So for instance, when we partner with a farm or we're going to have Five Springs Farms lamb in the store, we will make a post and I will tag her farm on there, and then that just kind of gets her to have more people go to her page and vice versa. So you just always want to kind of tag other people. Or if you're going to a farmer's market, and your farmer's market has a Facebook page, tag that farmer's market's Facebook page so people can go and, see like what else is going to be at that market. And then you can advertise and sell your products actually using your Facebook page. So this next slide, Arball Farm, he actually does this. So if you go to his Facebook page, you can see his products that he has listed, and you click on it, and then it gives you your description, the price. Then you can hit view on website, and then it will take you to his website where you can actually add it to your cart and order it. So I think that's kind of a really cool thing. Like I said, a lot of people are shopping on Facebook these days. So it's just another way to sell your products. Engaging with customers on social media. So these are just things that you want to keep in mind, that you represent your brand and business. You always want to try to keep it professional and keep it, or friendly, professional, and just kind of keep things neutral. I know for us and our store, we don't try to get into, any kind of controversial issues or political issues. We just keep it neutral. Just keep it about the market, the produce, the products, the farmers. We don't try to get into anything else on our social media page. You want to try to answer your questions and comments in a timely manner for your customers. People, anytime we post, we always get a question or a comment on the Facebook post. And I know it is hard to keep up with that, especially if we're having a busy day and somebody's asking about something we just got in. It's hard to comment right back, but, just try your best. Like I said, maintain kind, positive, professional attitude. Just, be friendly and be kind. If there is an opinion or a complaint, do acknowledge it. But if it, make it short and sweet. If it turns into be a bigger thing, take it to a private message. You don't want a big blow up on Facebook or on your post, and then it's out there forever. If you do get a negative comment, you can use that as an opportunity to educate. So I have an example there. If somebody's upset about livestock out in a snowstorm, you could use that to educate on that livestock's body temperature and having a heavy coat, or the practices that you do, like increasing the amount of food or whatever. So content ideas. Some of the content ideas that I have here that you could do are, posting what's in season, what you're going to bring to the market. Like I said, whether that is, produce or baked good or some kind of other value added jams, jellies, salsas. Post an event that you're attending, whether that's a farmer's market or some kind of fair and festival. Make sure you promote that you're going to be there. Behind the scenes of, crop planting. You can let people in on a day around your farm. You can do posting your livestock or baby animals. Everybody loves seeing pictures of baby animals. And then maybe some methods of farming that you use. Other content ideas, sharing a piece of equipment that you use and what it does, like I said, using it for educational purposes, a recipe that, you're using, sharing the faces behind your farm, like the cute kids. Everybody loves seeing pictures of kids like they do baby animals. Introduce the barn cat or farm dog. Maybe take a picture of baked goods in the oven. Everybody loves seeing that too. Maybe some information on, canning or preserving, like depending on the season and what's going on, you can kind of tailor that to what post you want to make. So these are just some examples of content that I have found on Facebook and other people's pages. So there's an example of what you're going to be bringing to the market. I love it. Those are great pictures, nice and bright. And then there's, a day on the farm, kind of what they're doing, shows some pictures like in action. And then I like this because you can use your product with backgrounds like at state parks and things like that. So some other examples of content, these are from our Fresh Start page that I've done. So the first one is talking about the herd share, that we were going to be a pickup location for the herd shares, and kind of gave a little bit of information about what that is, and what that means. The second post is when we got some strawberries from Country Roadhouse and Berries. So, I always try to just like put a nice big picture of what the product is up front, and, put their sign, make sure we tag them in it, so people can go to their Facebook page as well. Then a picture of this that we had a customer post, and so actually using their pictures, that always gets a lot of attention too. Customers love when you share their pictures and posts. So doing that, and then also tagging who we got the flowers from. And then the last post is like for different seasons. I always try to kind of match up colors, or so this was like a fall post that I try to do like pumpkins, and matching the green bean, the color of the half runners and the honey to the pumpkins. For Christmas, I kind of do the same thing, or Valentine's Day, whatever it might be. So just some ideas. So when posting pictures, just want to kind of do a quick run through of taking a good picture. These are a couple that I have found. So the first one is, somebody taking a picture of her berries. It's nice and colorful. The berries are the main focus. And then the background's kind of blurred out. And you can do that easily with portrait mode on your phone. Like everybody has that these days. The second picture is one that we did for the 4th of July. So we kind of, staged all the produce that we had, and, put the flag in the background and things like that, the red and white flowers. And then this is from a local lady here who does these breads. I thought was really cute for Christmas, putting a little Santa hat on her bread. Little designs are snowflakes. So, just really putting some thought into pictures, I think, goes a long way. The next thing is, taking a good photo. Something to think about is your lighting. So even if you don't have good light, if the sun is not where it needs to be for your picture and which way you're pointing, you can take that picture and then lighten it up. So that's all I did, was just kind of used my phone editing tools and just lightened up the photo. And then I kind of straightened it a little bit too, where I took the photo crooked. So, and you have all of those tools and access on your phone, which makes it a lot easier. Next thing is to always think about your background. So I took these pictures on purpose, but the first one is these white sweet potatoes are just kind of just sitting there. They got some dirt in the background on the whiteboard that you notice, and it's not a very good picture. But if you kind of put those more in a pile and then use portrait mode, kind of blur out the background, hide some of the dirt from them, it makes for a nicer photo. And then the second one that I took there was, I noticed some people, take pictures of their products with like their food in the background, or, just all these different things. And you want the main focus to be on your product. So putting it with a nicer background or a plain background, and just making that product pop and stand out. So you're not looking at, all these other flyers and food and things like that in the background. Next thing is just kind of about staging, is, looking at this carrot on like a white background, like produce on just solid white backgrounds, or flowers. It just really makes it pop and it looks really pretty. Or if you have a nice tablecloth, just kind of putting all of your, whatever you harvest that day, just all in a little a pile, and arranging it like that, I think looks really nice. And then the third picture is taking opportunities, like, for example, that was a really pretty sunset that night, and I just happened to be by our market and stopped in and got a picture of our pumpkins and flowers with the sunset. So you want to make sure that you just try not to use Zoom. Those pictures that want people zoom in and really tiny on something, if it's really far away, as you can see here, it just turns out really blurry. And I mean, you can tell they're deer, and you can probably tell that's a buck standing there, but it gets really blurry and kind of pixelated, and it's just not a very good picture to post. So I just wanted to kind of show you an example of, thinking about your angles and focus. So that first picture I took kind of has the cinder block and the 4x4 and the kind of see the dumpster in the background, and it's still pretty with the rainbow, but the next picture I wanted to do more of a focus on like our mums and the rainbow in the background, and just I wanted that to be all that you could see in the picture. And then the second one, like I said, is your portrait mode can go a long way. So if you turn that one and your main focus is that bouquet of flowers, and then sometimes you might not want that. Sometimes you might want the bouquet of flowers and showing it with some of the items that you have like in the background, or whatever. So just another example of, just focusing on your product and that item. So the first pictures are our Thanksgiving dinner, and you see all the food and all the things. And then the second picture, I wanted it just to be of our farm fresh turkey from Fifth Springs Farm. So I, focused on that and kind of blurred everything else just a little bit out. It's just other things to think about. So the next part that I want to go over is that can help you on social media is Canva. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but or if you already use it, but this can be such a great tool to help you do social media posts, to help you do flyers, to any kind of documents or certificates, or it just all kinds of things. So we're going to go to that. So I'm going to play this brief video that Canva already has made on using Canva for beginners. They have several videos here that tells you exactly how to use this whole website. But I'm just going to show this first beginner one, and then take you to my account and just kind of go through a couple examples real quick.
So what happens if you click that big purple button? You'll be prompted to browse or search templates to choose from. Let's start with an A4 document or US letter. This will take you to a blank page in the Canva editor. You can start designing from scratch, but using a template means you can start inspired. We found people who start with a template get a lot more done in a shorter time. So our team has designed and built templates for every use we could think of. Discover everything from lost cat flyers to annual reports in all sorts of styles. Some templates have a single page. Others have multiple pages designed in a consistent style like this one. Let's choose a template to kickstart your creativity. But before we start designing, let's take a look around the editor. To add a new page to your document, click the page icon here, or duplicate a page like this. See your pages as thumbnails in grid view, handy for multiple page documents. Want to delete a page? Just click the trash icon. To the left is our object panel. We call these our design ingredients. The templates tab is open, but underneath you'll see elements, uploads, tab, mysterious more tab. Click each to see what's inside. To see our page more clearly, we can hide the expanded side by clicking here. Let's show our rulers. Rulers display my. You can click and drag in a guide. This is helpful when you need to make sure everything is aligned correctly. To move it, click and drag where you need it to be. Don't worry, these guides won't show when you download or print. If guides are getting in the way, just hide them like this. We can clear guides completely in the right-click menu. Let's show our page margins. We recommend you keep all text and elements within the margins, especially if you're printing. There are other options in the menu to explore yourself. Resize is a pro feature that allows you to magically resize your design to any other document size. It's a huge time saver. Here is the undo button. Undo anytime you've done something you're not happy with. A quick shortcut is to press Command or Control Z on your keyboard. You can also redo here. Canva autosaves when you're working online. Note the saving notification here. If it says unable to save, you might need to check your internet connection. Across the top is the name of your design. This design is untitled, so let's click to add a name. Click here to share your design with others and allow them to view or edit it. Download and save your design to your computer. And here are your print options. In Canva, printing and delivery is just a click away. It has a 100% happiness guarantee. So if it turns up on your doorstep and you're not happy with it, we'll fix it. And finally, the Publish button with all the options for how you might choose to publish your design. Now let's get back to customizing our template. Bounding boxes appear when you hover over page elements. When an element is selected, the box stays highlighted. Rotate or resize using these handles. Or click and drag the element to move it. Double-click to edit. Let's make a few changes here. Once you're done, click the page background to deselect everything. Certain template elements may be grouped together, and if you try to move one, others will also move. To ungroup elements, select it and click Ungroup. To group elements together, select an element, hold the Shift key, and click another. Then click Group. You can move elements back or bring them forward like this. This allows stacking items over the top of one another in layers. If something is obstructing your view, you might need to send it backward to see the elements underneath. Certain items have additional editing options in the toolbar. We can change color, flip, crop, or animate elements. We'll dive deeper into this later on. Now we've covered how to choose a template to start Inspired. Are you ready to see how big Canva is?
Okay, so like I said, that was the first kind of video in their series for beginners on how to do things. So now I'm just going to show you on my account just a couple of things. So this is, I do pay for the paid version on my account, but the free version has several options. You don't have to pay for it. It has plenty of free templates and pictures and things like that for you to choose from. It just gives you a little bit more if you pay for it. So if you want to, find some kind of template, if you're, for instance, like for a farmer's market, so there's a search bar, go up here and type farmer's markets, and these are all your templates. This little crown right here tells you if it's one that you have to pay for or not. But for instance, like this is a free one. So you can click on this, customize this template. And you can type in, change, you can change anything about this flyer and make it personalized for you. So you could change it to Fresh Start Market. You can, like I said, it helps you. This is a super user-friendly tool. You can line that up there. You can change this graphic. You can change, if you want certain products, change that. You can change, like I said, anything about this, even the color of this. Go back here. You can make it white if I wanted here. So like I said, these templates it's already here and ready, and you can add, delete anything you want from it. So that's like for a flyer. If you want to do social media, there are all these social media posts. So you can specifically go under social media and search for, like, if you want to do a Facebook post. So it gives you a blank template here of the measurements of like a Facebook post, and then you can search through here of different examples that you can add and change things. And like I said, you can change any of this text. You can change any of these colors, make it however that you want, but it just makes it an easy start for you. So anyway, this is a great tool, like I said, to use for your social media to kind of, make things different, stand out to you, help you with flyers. Like I said, we've made certificates. You can make PowerPoints on it, presentations if you do some kind of educational workshop on your farm, all kinds of things. So if you have questions about this, I can definitely walk you through any of this that you need help with. If you want help with any of your photos, or if you just have questions about setting up events or anything on your Facebook page, you can contact me and I will help you with whatever you need.